Hi, teachers. Have you ever wondered how to allow everyone to take part in the lesson? How to get more to participate and to respond? In this week's lesson, I want to talk about one simple strategy that gets more involvement and also helps students to take personal responsibility for their learning. Let's go to the lesson. Now, let's scroll down about 2/3 of the way until we get to this call-out box. So here it says, consider having half of the class read these verses and the other half read these verses. And then it says, prepare to report on what they found. So the strategy I want to talk about refers to this reporting. One way that students can report is in partner teaching. So this is the way partner teaching works. You divide your class in half, assign the first scripture block to group A and the second scripture block to group B, and you may want to print the question from the manual right here for the students to refer to as they do their, as they independently study their assigned scripture block. And alternatively, you could display that reference and these two references and the question on a slide. I might also add one additional question for them to consider. What examples of pride did you find? And then this one from the manual, what examples of the impact of pride did you find? I think that adding one additional question just gives them one more thing to look for while they are studying independently. Now you're going to give your students a few minutes to read on their own and look for answers to the questions. And before they read, this is very important, let them know that they will soon be paired with someone from the other group and that each one of them will share what they've learned. After a few minutes, arrange for the students to pair up one group A student with one group B student until all of your students have a partner. And depending on the numbers, you might need to partner up with one of the students. Give them a few minutes to then teach each other what they found in their independent study time. And in this way, every student is able to share what they've learned by teaching it to a partner. Letting your students know that they will be sharing their findings with another student will boost their engagement during the independent reading time. Then you would go back to the manual and jump in right here with this question that follows the one that they were addressing in their partner teaching. And then you would just invite those students to consider what they learned in their own reading and studying and from their partner in the partner teaching part. What did they learn about pride? And then make a connection to today's society. In what ways does Satan use pride to lead people to iniquity in our day? All right, to summarize, partner teaching encourages more focused attention during the independent reading time, and it allows everyone in the class to take part in the lesson.